20 more offensive snaps per year this year than you were last year. I mean, just how important has that, increased tempo meant to y'all this year?
It's our edge. I mean, we practice on that. We preach it every day. Just us knowing what we're doing, allows us to move faster.
Just talk about your performance against Georgia and, what that meant for you coming off, a pretty, game that you didn't really think was your best performance against Oklahoma.
We preach resiliency here all the time. I mean, it was a snap and clear thing. I mean, I had a bad game previously, and I just made it like an emphasis that I wasn't gonna do it like that again. It was my worst I ever played in my life, and then it just so happened I played the best the next week.
When you look back, what went wrong? I guess what went wrong, and what did you fix from 1 week to the next week?
Just being able to be out there and do everything I can, like fully. I had a cast on my hand, so it was a little bit harder for me to catch the ball. And finally got it out there Georgia week, able to go out there and do what I was doing before the season started, all throughout camp.
What was the hand issue? I mean, where did it start? What happened? I guess, and how much of an issue was it for you to keep playing on it?
I heard it like the last day of our summer camp, and then I found out I had to go into the season with it on. I knew it was gonna be difficult, but I was still able to catch with the ball. I mean, I try not to complain about it too much. Just keep going out there and do what I can.
Was there certain? I think Justin said there were certain ball positions that was really even harder to catch the ball. I mean, where were some of those? I mean, was there a place you could have the ball thrown, I guess, on your body that you just couldn't catch it? That it was just too much
not being able to bend my wrist and catch low balls. My balls like wherever we had to place it at a good position for me to go catch it. I mean, I just did what I could.
Is the cast going to be a season-long thing, or is it something that could probably come off sometime later in the season?
The cast is off.
You played without it Saturday, right?
Yes.
How much, from a confidence standpoint, did it mess with you while you had the cast? I mean, you knew how difficult it was to catch? Did it mess with your confidence and your mental approach in any way?
I knew it was going to be a problem, but what I just made sure I did, I just made sure I looked in every ball, because I knew it was going to be a little bit different with something on my hand, like while I was catching the ball.
Did you feel like you played faster because you weren't worried about it, and you played with more confidence on Saturday?
Yeah, I knew I was going to be able to make more plays than I have been able to previously.
When did it come off, and I guess what was it feeling like when you finally get rid of that thing?
The week going into Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you practiced all week without it?
Yes.
Y'all were in a situation a couple of years ago where y'all playing Florida at home, highly anticipated game, a lot of optimism, and things didn't go your way. What's the difference with this team that maybe y'all can make a different outcome? What did y'all learn from that experience a couple of years ago that you can take into Saturday?
We're able to go in there. We know what we're doing. I mean, it's not too much to think about now. We work on our game plan all the time. We're watching more film. We're a new team, and we're going out there with a different approach.
Is there more confidence in this team than maybe you've had in previous games, going into previous games with Florida, or is there any difference in that regard?
We've been our confidence every week. I mean, we see the things that there to be the best. Now it's just make sure little things don't get in the way.
Coach Jones talked about making sure that you play like a big receiver. I guess what does that mean to you? What does it mean to take most advantage of that you can?
That was something I worked on from spring all throughout summer camp. Just being able to use my body, knowing I got the size to do it, and actually putting it to use.
What's that mean, really? When you talk about when you get the most out of it, what do you have to do better, I guess, to kind of maximize that?
Just violently using my hands, like when I'm blocking, going up to get a ball, using my body, leaning into the defender so I can go get the ball, or going up to go get the ball where nobody else can get it, or me.
Are you a guy? Has it been kind of hard for you? I don't want to say to be physical, but have you kind of had to tell yourself that that's an important thing you have to do? It doesn't necessarily come natural to you.
It was just something they taught me, like watching other big receivers and just taking coaching, teaching me how to use my body and size.
What do you think that can do for this offense? And if you can get the most out of your size, how important is that? What do you feel like that can do for this team?
Oh, it definitely can help. Just going up to make plays for the quarterback, just taking the ball out the air.
I want to go back a little bit. The hand. What was the hand injury? Was it broke, or was it just you have some fingers jammed up? And what actually, what happened in practice, and what was it? Injury was.
I just fell on it, and then just wanted to prevent it from getting hurt any worse.
What was the feeling like when you got the cast off? When you know, what goes through your head when you realize you don't have to deal with that anymore?
It definitely was a relief. Just knowing I got my hand back, I can go grab the ball how I want to.
Was